Yeah, I like to have fun with Twitter, and a lot of people ask me, how do you come up with those humorous tweets? Guys, you're better than this. Let's go. I need something tonight. Bean burrito? Bean burrito does not get it done. Jesse, 140 characters, 140. Only a Wyoming fan would like that. That's right, Dorian, you're starting tonight, baby. Yeah, it's nothing. It just comes to me.
All right, welcome back here to the Ram Report as we continue to talk some Colorado State basketball. Brian Roth, your host, back with you, and Kristen Holt now joining us on the set. The CSU women go 2-0 this past week. Big home win against UNLV, and then got the road win at Air Force on Saturday. Congratulations. Always fun to go 2-0 in a week.
Yeah, it was an awesome week. I think I said at last show that we needed to have a big week, and if we could go 2-0, that'd be awesome. And that happened. Yeah,
you get UNLV on your home court, and that was a big matchup. It's a 17-win team coming in. It's a team that's just above you in the conference standings. That you guys came out and played very well against the Lady Rebels.
We did. It's a pretty high RPI team as well, and they've had a great year. And they beat Iowa, Kansas State in the non-conference schedule. It's a good team, and we beat a good team. And we had a lot of energy from the beginning, and kids played well. Kim Mestog had another good game, solid game for us. Got contributions from a lot of different players, and it was neat.
Yeah, you guys have been playing very well now, 6-2 in conference play, and in those 8 conference games, Kim Mestog has kind of been your go-to player as you thought she was going to be at the start of the year. So there's no real coincidence that you're playing good basketball, and so is Kim.
Yeah, if we're playing well, that means that probably Kim and or Sam are doing well for us, and Kim's been really solid, and just her line has been outstanding. She's just been rebounding well. She's I think in the Air Force game she had 10 deflections in that game. So I mean, she's just been really active.
Yeah, and again, the defensive part of her game kind of gets overshadowed with some of the stuff she does offensively. To really lead and be in control of that UNLV game from start to finish had to impress you. What else did you take away from that game about your ball club?
Well, that's probably the best I've seen us play in a while. Offensively, we were so good in finding the open player, making the extra pass, and I thought Ladea was very good in that game. And Ladea probably doesn't get enough credit for all that she's done this year as a freshman point guard, and she's just lots of assists, low turnovers, and running our team. And I thought she got us off to a good start.
Yeah, you can really start to see the growth of her, can't you, as the season goes along?
Yeah, for sure.
And it's nice. I mean, again, that's a true freshman.
Yeah.
Running the point for you and doing it 36, 37, 38 minutes a game.
Yeah, it's a lot. We ask her to do a lot. We ask her to break the press on her own.
But she can do that.
We're better if she breaks it on her own. When we get in her way, that's when we screw things up. But so our team is, Kelly Hartig had a really good start to that game. She had 8 points right out of the chute. I'm thinking, oh my gosh, what kind of night is this going to be for her? And the only kid that didn't really score a lot was Sam, but I'm not too concerned about Sam. I think Sam's going to be there when we need her to be.
Yeah, I mean, she's perhaps been your most consistent player here this year as well. So you get the big win there against UNLV. That's got to do wonders for your confidence too.
For sure. Obviously, they're high there in the standings. I don't even remember where they were at the time. I think second. And then just our confidence. You can just tell by the way we play and the way we're moving. Is just continually growing. And with every win, I think we're getting ourselves in a position to make a run here at the end.
This is kind of the ball club, I imagine, Kristen, that you thought you were going to have back in October and early November when you guys got started.
Yeah, I wish we would have had this type of confidence and air about us at the beginning. Not that we would have won a lot more games, but I think we would have done better than what we did. But at the same time, we went through what we did to get us where we are, and it's kind of working out like I kind of hoped it would.
So the win against UNLV ran the Rams' mark to 5-2 in conference play, and that concluded the first part of the round robin of Mountain West Conference play. Then they would go down to the Academy on Saturday afternoon to start round robin part 2. You hammered Air Force here, and boy, you hammer them again. Did you think you were going to be able to do what you did to them, a 38-point win at their place?
Not at all. I just expected it to be a battle, and it always has been when we've played at Air Force. It's a tough gym to play in. But our kids really got off to a great start and deflated them from the beginning. And it escalated. Even I think we're ahead by as many as 50 points at one point in the second half.
Yeah, it was 68-18 at one point. And it's fun when you're a part of the winning side of a blowout. But what's going through your mind as a coach as it is getting really, really out of hand down the stretch, final 10 minutes? I know you got some rest for some of your top players.
We did, and you don't want them to get hurt. And we have this bye week, so I wanted to get Sam some work because she doesn't practice. So if you can get her some game minutes, she played about 20 minutes and had 20 points. But you don't want to stick it to somebody either. And we were able to get our subs in, and they were able to play a lot of minutes for us.
Again, with the win, the Rams go to 6-2 in conference play, and they're right there knocking on the door of the first place. Well, I guess now Rebels and the Aztecs, who actually lost here this past week. So it's a wide open race there at the top. The Rams right in the thick of things. All right, we'll talk about the big weekend coming up with TCU and also introduce you to senior Kelly Hartig. That comes up next, right here on the Ram Report.
You can be a part of Moby Madness. Buy season tickets, mini plans, and more at csurams.com, giving you more ways to cheer on the Rams. csurams.com.
Twitter is great. Here's one. That darn cat is in the tree again. Where's a 7-footer when I need one?
Here, kitty, come on.
Heard you're looking for a 7-footer.
Wow, Coach Miles, this is crazy. I just tweeted that.
Trevor, you got this?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he's more of a dog guy. This ought to do the trick.
Okay, thanks.
That's what we're here for. Go Rams!
Up here, there's something that makes the remarkable an inspirational thing.
Taking our work with this out of the lab and putting it into these all over the world.
Chasing tornadoes from the shadow of the Rockies.
A special sensitivity that revolutionized an industry.
All of this in a great Colorado town. It's an exciting place to live and learn!
Colorado State University. Inspiration happens on higher ground.
Welcome back. Final segment here on the Ram Reports. Brian Roth back with you, talking some Colorado State women's basketball with head coach Kristen Holt. Before we talk about that big one that looms large on Saturday against the Lady Frogs, I introduce you to Kelly Hartig, the 6'3" senior on your ball club. She started her college career, Kristen, at the University of Virginia, but found her way here to Fort Collins.
Yep, a Colorado native, and I think she didn't have a great experience at Virginia. Didn't think she was going to play again, and I had caught wind that she was sitting at home, and made a phone call, and now she's here, and she's really had a nice senior year. Last year she was hurt a lot, but this year she just continues to get better. I hate that she's a senior because I think offensively, in her mind, she's still growing as a player because she was never asked to do that where she was at Virginia.
All right, here's more on the senior, Kelly Hartig.
Now going underneath is Megan Hines, who flashes through, misses the layup, and Hartig gets the offensive board and the left-handed putback.
I'm Kelly Hartig. I am a fifth-year senior. I'm an anthropology major. I actually just finished my capstone, my senior project, and I'm a forward.
Back to Mess Dog, now they're going to Hartig, who's going to spin away from traffic. Fadeaway jump shot is good.
You know, I'm here because it's kind of my second chance to play basketball in college again. I chose to play again because when I came up on my visits, I loved the coaching staff.
Follow your pass, come on, let's go!
Coach Holt was wonderful to deal with. The girls were really awesome, and it seemed like the right time to try and play again with the right program.
Good. Now a jump pass inside to Kelly Hartig from the penetration by Forte and an easy left-handed layup.
We're a pretty close-knit group, so that's really cool. I don't know if you always have that when you have 12, 13 girls on the team. On the court, our chemistry is growing as we play with each other more and more, and we're just trying to keep just learning each other's style and where we're going to be and stuff. So it's definitely getting better on the court.
Trailing Kelly Hartig from the free throw line. She swishes the jump shot. The Rams are out and running here at Moby.
I think we have a lot of young talent, next year. You know, we'll have a lot of returning players, a lot of people with experience, and I think it's just going to keep getting better and better. You know, Coach Holt recruits quality players, quality people, which I think is even the more important of the two. People who are just willing to work hard and who want to represent Colorado State the right way.
Pass behind Hartig, who did well to reach it, goes through with another skip jump hook in the lane. Kelly Hartig, her first shot, and she connects.
I'm so thankful to be able to come to CSU and have the opportunity to play here and have a second chance at this and finish out my career the way that I'd always hoped to. CSU and this program has just provided me with a chance to kind of do things right and play for a program that I really believe in and want to support for the rest of my life.
Again, there's a look at Kelly Hartig, the senior from Thunder Ridge High School in Highlands Ranch. Well, the Rams get set to take on the TCU Horned Frogs. We mentioned that's a big conference matchup coming up Saturday, and you guys are looking to avenge a loss earlier this year in Fort Worth.
We are. We're in second right now. They're tied for third. It's a big game. We have not fared well against TCU since I've been here. We've never beaten them home or away. So it's a real big game for us, and I hope we can get the crowd out here to support us.
Yeah, and it's going to be a pink zone game,
yes,
too.
Yes, breast cancer awareness, and you know, our kids will have a little bit of pink on. TCU is wearing pink uniforms, so it'll be, I think we'll have good attendance, and it is at an odd time with it being a 4:30 start.
Yeah, 4:30 start to accommodate national television audience, CBS College Sports. What do you remember from the first game? I know you got off to a tough start down there in Fort Worth.
Yeah, they hit a lot of threes on us right from the very beginning, and we got behind 15-0. And then we had to just kind of fight our way back into that game, but they zoned us a lot, and that was a surprise, I think, and our kids didn't really handle it very well. So we'll be prepared this time for the zone and anything else that they may throw at us.
Yeah, and you hope they don't shoot the basketball as well as they did in the first meeting. But having seen them one time, and now you get them in your building where you guys have played very well this year, especially in conference play. Do you feel good going into that game?
Yeah, I do. I think the layoff concerns me because when you're winning and you're kind of on a roll, that momentum certainly helps. But they're coming off of a big win against San Diego State, and so we're just both going to have to gear up, and hopefully we have the greater energy and effort.
Okay, best of luck, Kristen.
All right, thank you.
All right, that's head coach Kristen Holt. Thanks to Kristen and the rest of the crew, including CSU men's basketball coach Tim Miles. For everybody, I'm Brian Ross saying thanks for watching. It's the Ram Report. Right of the lane to Bell, trying to cut her down the lane. Hornung, count it for two, and the foul. Thanks for joining us on the Ram Report with Tim Miles. Join us again next time.